SGC here, and we're back for comics time. First up, the Legacy of Luther Strode 5. This was amazing. Finally, everything comes to an end almost, and the massive fights, crazy art, crazy dialogue, crazy characters, and the ending. Oh man. Kane is here, and one more issue to go, and holy smokes, guys, this is great. Justin Jordan, Trad Moore, holy crap, Trad Moore art's amazing, coloring's amazing, everything's great. Colored by Felipe Sobreiro, pronouncing it wrong probably, but this team has been great. Crazy stuff. It's just wow. Can't believe it's the second to last issue. Oh man, I cannot wait for the next one. Power Man and Iron Fist, number 2. So amazing art as last time. Characters, interesting in a sense. We get the whole sort of rogue gallery, I guess. I don't know. And Gwen, Spider-Woman, is here. So does she come in to visit or something? Great, awesome fight scenes. Art is amazing as well. Expressions are just great. Paneling. Storyline-wise, it's about that stone and I don't really care for it. And at the ending, it's like, oh, okay. But anyway, with all that said, I still enjoy the art and the characters, so I cannot wait for the next issue. Next up is Turncoat number 1. Heard about this crazy thing. Reddit, interesting world, crazy sort of cybernetics, organics type of world, and now we're trying to figure out what's happening, and it's just super weird and strange, and it totally reminds me of The Spire. The art style, in a sense, has that vibe. The whole circling of details, that's awesome. Enjoy it. Coloring is great. World building is great. The world is intriguing, and the history is crazy and so somewhat new. I mean, this organic versus machine sort of thing, and the ex-cop type of thing. Interesting stuff. And then at the end, we have a Weaver by Simon Spurrier, who did The Spire. Interesting concept there. Might check it out as well. But all in all, Turncoat was interesting for sure, and I can't wait for the next issue. Superman American Alien number 5 of 7. Another great issue. Now he's suited up in the pseudo costume, and he's actually pulling off the Superman thing. And then there was a great exchange with Lois Lane about the concept of Superman, and also Lex Luthor with the whole crazy monster guy. That was just great. And Manapul's art really shines here, and I really dig the whole different artists, different issue. Really, when themes are changed, the artists change. This is great. Awesome stuff. Cannot wait for the next issue. Injection number 8, learning more about him, that dude, and his sexual preferences and his moral ethics, what have you, and figuring out who Vanderzee and his son, the sandwich criminal, and the ghost sex and all that. And then there's the other group sort of doing their thing. Not really digging the whole pop culture, Doctor Who, James Bond, Idris Elba. Too much pop culture, I would say. Talking to ghosts and everything, so that's going back to the original plot, as in this dude can talk to ghosts. And is he going to work together or what have you? I don't know. And then there's also that organization that was brought up last issue, and we're going to get some answers. Who knows? Headland is intense. And the last page, what's gonna go down? I think he's not gonna die, or is he? If he dies, I'll be pretty like, holy crap. But he's a pretty compelling character. I don't think he's gonna die. But with all that said, not as concise as I would like it to be, because there's more factors and people coming in and out now. So yeah, I mean, with all that said though, I still look forward to the next issue. Next up, the Spirit number 9, some backtracking, flashbacks, sort of what happened and how did he learn about that thing, the tiger insignia, and then the commissioner gets shot with a ricochet and all that kind of crazy action there, and it's gonna be interesting for sure. Now we have this crazy threat going on, and what is Spirit gonna do? What is Spirit gonna do? Because he needs to get things safe, because people are gonna die sooner or later, and him going down into his camp base site or thing is going to be interesting to see what he's going to do down there. So all in all, it's going to be interesting for sure. Can't wait for the next one. James Bond number 5, again another pretty much cinematic issue. We learn more about the CIA and what they're doing, and there's that cybernetic woman coming back and he owns her, And it's like he's gonna get down to business and figure out what's happening, and he's gonna find answers. It's an okay issue, but I'm curious to where it's going. So yeah, bring on the next one. Huck number 5, amazing art as always. Characters are a bit more characters now. We get to learn about the dynamics between the mom and Huck, and it's just like crazy ending. This organization is pretty intense too. Now they're trying to figure out how to grow these superhumans and all that. It's pretty dark stuff comparative to the rest of the story. It was like really positive and all that. Now it's this dark conspiracy, and oh my goodness, it's gonna be intense. It's gonna showdown, fight down, what have you. So yeah, can't wait for the next one. Next up we have low number 12. We were back with Mom and her friends. They go up to the surface and find these mouse bug people, and it's like, holy crap, pretty intense. As always, great art, great paneling. Colors are pretty different now. It's like, instead of all watery blue, it's yellow for sand and all that jazz. So this whole world is a new frontier. It's gonna be interesting for sure, and I cannot wait for the next issue to see where they're gonna go. We're gonna go back to the sisters and continue with Mom. I definitely hope we continue with Mom, because this is intense and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. So yes, for sure, I cannot wait for the next issue. So there you go, there you have it. That is this week's comics. I hope you like what you got, because it's your money. And as always, leave your comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that is it for this week's Comics Time. Out!